evening to you once again, and welcome to the Friday night and only night edition of this 2026 Quincy Shootout, live from the pit at Quincy Notre Dame High School, as the 16-0 Quincy Notre Dame Raiders, the top-ranked team in Class 2A, take on the 18-2 Lanark Eastland Cougars, alongside Jack and John Hull. I'm Charlie Hull, and what should be a fun matchup here on this Friday night affair. The Cougars finishing in second place in Class 1A a season ago, looking to make another strong run down the stretch and into postseason action, trying to knock off Quincy Notre Dame for the first time this season, something no one's been able to accomplish for Greg Altmix's squad yet here on the season. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show from the Quincy Shootout at the pit on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Quincy Notre Dame, we knew this was a year that the Raiders could have a really good squad, and they do. And they have a really good coach in Greg Altmix helping lead the way. But I'm not sure anybody would have guessed that this Raiders squad would still be undefeated here, Jack, in the last full week in January.
No, Greg Altmix is a realist, and he knows progress takes time. But these guys are a little bit ahead of the game, and that's even losing Jackson Canoyer to a knee injury, and so they've had to fill in, and they've moved some younger kids up and getting some response from a lot of them.
Eastland is 18-2 on the season. They were 34-5 a year ago, and they finished as the runner-up to Chicago Hope in the Class 1A state finals. This team, you know, Jack, was a real scrappy squad as we saw them play at the state tournament, and they possess a prolific scorer in Parker Krogman, who is the school's all-time leading scorer, over 1,755 points in his career, having another great one here in his senior season.
You don't build facilities like Lanark Eastland built because your basketball program's not solid. It was under Tony Dunlap, and it still is under Coach Zumdahl, and they just keep things rolling. Plus, a lot of people up north tell me that Freeport-Aquin closed down, and a lot of those kids went to Eastland, and that's helped them a little bit in other sports too.
A program that's been good for a long time and a lot of different things. Their strength and conditioning program is one that folks across the state tried to mirror, and you can tell it's really paid off here for the Cougars, and they'll need that here in this one because this is a very physical and athletic squad that Quincy Notre Dame puts on the court.
Plus, you're playing the Raiders in the pit. That's a good 8 to 10 points most nights.
That is definitely so, and a crowd still flowing in here. I'm sure the cold kept a few fans away, and honestly, Jack, I don't know. My team's 16-0. They might have to pack this thing to the rafters, but who's here is who's here, and they're happy to watch some good basketball here from the pit as part of the Quincy Shootout. We certainly will miss the Saturday portion of this great event, but already looking forward to next year's Quincy Shootout, which I know Eric Stroud will be working on and probably already has gotten some commitments already, as it's a year-long endeavor. And when you're starting to talk about the amount of teams and the amount of places that get pulled together for this event on a year in and year out basis, it is a huge undertaking.
Yeah, but you miss out on some of those teams we really wanted to see, like East St. Louis. That was a team we really wanted to spot before we get to Champaign, just to see how good they are going to be, and the #1 team in the nation according to that 247 rating they call it, or whatever. How do you say that?
247.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're the #1 team in the nation, but you did see Marcus Spears Jr., the #1 player in the class of 2027, who at Dynamic Prep, they were unable to travel up, so possibly maybe good to see him in his senior season. Just an outstanding rising talent, and a lot of good individual players committed to some of the top programs in the land. And when you're watching some of these programs in Division I and even into the NBA, man, you are starting to see a lot of names that have come right through this Quincy Shootout.
Well, Wagler last year from Kansas. Man, we found out he wasn't in Kansas anymore because he's at Champaign with Illinois, and he is a dandy. And we weren't sure he was the best player we saw, but he's been one of the best in the nation this year.
He has been pretty good. Of course, JT Toppin having an outstanding season once again at Texas Tech, the pride of Faith Family High School, a program that's been in this shootout for a long time now. Coach Brandon Thomas and his squad actually going to go play at East St. Louis tomorrow, since they were already in the area. Also, this Lanark team's going to hang around, and they're going to play West Hancock at Warsaw tomorrow.
So which way are we going? You going to go drive and watch one?
I'll probably have to sit at home tomorrow, Jack. The weather's not supposed to be great, and you know, you're not the best driver, so I don't trust you on the roads. We'll step aside here. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Fireman Home Supply starting lineup. Stay with us on Central Illinois Sports.
When the weather outside is frightful, fast and reliable internet is so delightful. And since you have so many devices to power, you gotta call, gotta click, gotta stop in to Cascom. Our whole home Wi-Fi will keep you warm and cozy. That means game nights, movie marathons, and video chats with family can all happen at once with zero issues. This winter, don't let slow internet give you the blues. Call or click Cascom.com today.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Would you like to see a magic trick? With our upcoming winter sale at your local Farm Home Supply, I found kind of Merlin's magic wand. As long as I say the magic word, it'll magically transform the price. Okay, let's try it. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, take 40% off all winter accessories, including hats, gloves, and scarves. All right, as you can tell, there's nothing up my sleeves. Here we go. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. Take 30% off all pet beds. Watch this. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, under $10, sunflower seed at 20-pound bag. How about something new? We got Poppy 4-packs. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, only $6.99. Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomasupply.com.
Time for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting team, the Eastland Cougars. Tyler Zumdahl, their head coach, 18-2 on the season. They'll start at a guard. He is the 6-foot senior, Braden Anderson. At a second guard, the 6 5'9" senior, that's Harper Kime. And the third guard, the 6'3" senior, Parker Krogman. At another guard, Braden Anderson, the 6' senior. And Sason Haverland starts at a 4, the 6'4" senior. Haverland, Anderson, Stoner, Kime, and Krogman for Lanark Eastland. For the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders, Greg Altmix's squad, 16-0 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 6'3" senior, Bo Efting. Got another guard, the 6'1" sophomore, TJ Togarepi. And at the third guard for this squad is the 6'3" senior, Jace Allensworth. Out of forward, he's a 6'5" senior, Robbie Reed. And at the other forward, the 6'3" senior, Gavin Dolman. Dolman, Reed, Allensworth, Togarepi, and Efting for Quincy Notre Dame on the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups here on Central Illinois Sports. Glad you're with us for special coverage from the 2026 Quincy Shootout, live from the pit. And they're going to have the national anthem now. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off from Quincy Notre Dame High School.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
Finishing up the national anthem in front of this big crowd here at Quincy Notre Dame High School. The Raiders in the home white uniforms with the navy numbers and gold trim, while Lanark Eastland in the visiting orange unis with the blue numbers and white outlines here this evening.
Basketball action from the pit at Quincy Notre Dame.
QND won the State Farm Classic. Eastland was the consolation champion.
Wow.
Just 2 losses on the season for Eastland, none for Quincy Notre Dame.
So they were looking for a matchup way back then. Didn't happen.
Dolman will jump in the middle against Krogman, as the opening tip is up and controlled by Lanark Eastland. And we're underway.
Sharp looking orange uniforms.
Yeah, I really like this color scheme for the Cougars. Against the man-to-man of Quincy Notre Dame. Ball to Krogman out front. Started there by Robbie Reed. Krogman with the spin move to the middle. Blocked out of bounds on the recovery by Reed.
Nice block on the play because Krogman had a nice move to the basket.
Robbie Reed, very athletic young man. And watch this defensive recovery. Get it out of here. Inbounds pass, chop it up, no good by Haverland. Rebound out of bounds. 3 Raiders there, but nobody able to corral it. It'll stay on the baseline for Eastland with a fresh 35.
Reed had nobody contesting him, but the ball went off his fingers.
Inbounds pass, Kime looking for an opening and couldn't find one. Threw it out of bounds and nobody touched it. So they ball out of bounds to the Raiders, length of the court to go.
Professor Greg Altmix stands at the end of the bench and applauds the defense.
Togarepi brings it into the front court for Quincy Notre Dame. The sophomore on the pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound down to Anderson for the Cougars. To Krogman. He's into a double team. Out of it on the pass down low. Haverland scoops it up, shot no good. Rebound batted around. Dolman pulls it down. Then stolen away by Krogman. He'll put it up and in for 2 for Eastland. And the Cougars take the early 2-0 advantage on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Here's Eftink for a 3, trying to shoot the Raiders into the lead. Shot no good. Offensive rebound putback won't fall this time for Allensworth. And the rebound to Krogman for Lanark Eastland. Good little contingent of Cougar fans in attendance here tonight at the pit as well as they've traveled here to West Central Illinois. Krogman into a double team, out of it to a wide open Perry Stoner up and in for two. Stoner with the easy bucket, and it's 4-0 Eastland. Here's a ball nearly stolen away, and now a reach-in foul going to be called. This will say the hands a little too active that time by Anderson.
Do you know who had the first bucket for Eastland? I got Stoner on the second.
It was
bucket.
Krogman on the steal.
Okay.
In the bucket, so he put the first 2 points of the game up. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Here's a pass underneath the Dolman. Kicks to the wing in Eftink. Eftink on the drive, slashes across the lane and puts it up and in for two. Bo Eftink has his first two and puts the Raiders on the board. They'll look to try to turn some defense into offense here with this pressure man-to-man.
Had the trap and then gave it up early.
Anderson works it over to Haverman. He'll pull up from the free throw line and finds the mark. Makes it a 4-point lead again for Lanark Eastland. Just underway here in quarter number one. 5:45 to play in the period, to be exact. Near steal here as the Raiders catch a break. Eftink with a little rhythm dribble three, no good. Box out on the board for Perry Stoner. Into the front court, Krogman. He'll drive in, has picked up the dribble, needs some help. Gets it out to Anderson. Haverland helps move things along to Stoner. On the left side, here's a three by Anderson. Line it up and knock it down, and it's 9-2 Cougars. 2&D looking for an early response. Togorepi on the dribble drive, and could be fouled on the floor, the official tells us, as Kime will be called for this one.
His first, team's second. Pulls the man that was going to come into the game in Carroll back to the bench. Does Eastland.
Togorepi's inbounds pass. Allensworth from the baseline, no good. And Krogman gets the rebound for Eastland. 3 minutes gone in the first. Pass to the free throw line, Haverland. Back out Anderson on the right wing. Krogman on the right side, the school's all-time leading scorer. There's been some good ones at Lanark Eastland. Anderson, Krogman, drives, lost it on the way up, and has it stolen away by Eftink. Eftink on the dribble, feeds the post, ball knocked away, stolen away here by the Cougars. Turnover number 2 by Quincy Notre Dame. Krogman, pull-up jump shot just inside the free throw line, no good. Flat-footed rebound, Robbie Reed. Into the front court, Allensworth left side. Cross-court pass looking for Eftink through his hands and out of bounds, and a turnover by Quincy Notre Dame.
Walker into the game quickly. Also, the other man in is the freshman we did not have in Stegman.
Stegman into the game. Lanark Eastland, Wyatt Carroll, who did check in. He'll drive in, a little scoop shot, no good. Walker has the rebound, and it's knocked from his feet by Carroll.
Carroll will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team third.
4:04 to play in the opening period. Quincy Notre Dame finds themselves trailing Lanark Eastland 9-2. Eftink on the right side, Dolman skips it across to Allensworth. Walker feeds it underneath. Now right back out. Allensworth, runner up, tough shot, no good. Rebound, put back up and good by Walker. Walker with the rebound, put back. Down to a 5-point contest. Haverland going to try to pull a baseline shot, and he's finding his marks early. A pair of baskets for Haverland, and the answer right back the other way for Eastland. Dolman with it right side. Out to Eftink. He directs some traffic. Wants Dolman to head the other direction now as he dribbles toward the right side of the court. Out top, Dolman. 10 on the shot clock. He's caught there. Right side to Eftink. 5 to shoot. Looking down low. Over to the intended recipient and a turnover. Will give it right back to the Cougars. They'll bring into the contest for the first time Isaac Kohlmeyer, the 6'4 junior. Togarepi returns for Quincy Notre Dame along with Reed. Also into the contest is Mason Craig, the 6' junior, wearing the number 20. Eastland basketball leading by 7. 2:49 to play in the opening period. Krogman with it. Leaves it off to Haverland. On the left side, Anderson for a 3, no good. And on the rebound, the Cougars have a foul committed here, as over the back was Kohlmeyer.
His first, team fourth.
Here's Kime back into the game for Eastland.
Don't think Notre Dame's picked up a foul yet. 2:38 left in the quarter. They trail 11-4 with the basketball. Tegarupe, who we saw in the state tournament in 8th grade a couple of years ago.
Yep, Togarepi was a tremendous player at the junior high level, and he's carried that right into the varsity court. Here's a pull-up three on the way right side. Reed, no good. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Stegeman, it looks like. It'll be ball out of bounds, length of the court to go for Eastland.
Fleisch, Stegeman, and Marth also are on that squad. They're all sitting on the bench here or playing.
Kime with it. He'll play the point now as Anderson gets a brief breather. Kohlmeyer. Krogman looking for position underneath. 2 minutes to play in the first. Kohlmeyer with it. Will hand it back out to Carroll. Carroll's picked up the bounce to Kohlmeyer with 10 on the shot clock. Double team comes his way. Ball mock free and stolen away. Togarepi free into the front court. He'll lay it up and can't get it to go. Haverland gets the rebound. Point blank miss for the Raiders. Carroll has it caught in the corner. He'll look down low. Krogman, he'll lean up, put it up and in for 2. He'll have a chance to make this a double-digit lead as he's fouled. Stegeman called for the foul.
Stegeman picks up the first of his night. First on the Raiders. 1:27 left in the quarter. Krogman has 4 points. 13-4. Make it 14-4.
He's the all-time leading scorer, and he'll get a brief break here as Stoner's back in for Eastland. They finished second in the state. They lost to a pretty loaded, some would say recruited, Chicago Hope squad.
Ronnie in the game.
Yeah, Ronnie Fields had a pretty good academy that year.
He did.
They were a fun bunch to watch. Probably not a 118. Here's Stegman with the basketball. Works it on the left side, Togarepi.
The strength of Lanark really causing Notre Dame some problems.
Marth now helps shovel it off on the right side to Togarepi with a minute to play in the first. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Down low, Reed. Turnaround shot, fade away, no good. Offensive rebound down to Marth. Here's a 3 on the way. Reed won't fall. Kohlmeyer has the board for Lanark Eastland. Eastland playing good on the defensive side as well, as they've limited the Raiders to just a pair of baskets here, and they have a 10-point lead. 35 seconds to play in the opening period. Kime on the right side. Anderson, 3 ball off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Stegeman. Raiders can hold for 1. Down by 10. Togarepi as Greg Altmix shouts out some instructions for his squad. With 10 on the first quarter clock. Looks on the right side. That's to Walker. He'll put up a 3, no good. Long rebound, put back, fade away. Reed won't fall. The ball is loose as the buzzer sounds, and we head to quarter number 2. It's Lanark Eastland 14, Quincy Notre Dame 4. Second quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
Lanark Eastland with the 14-4 lead over Quincy Notre Dame after 1. Raiders will have the basketball to start this second quarter.
2 of 14, 14%, 0 of 5 from the arc of the Raiders. 6 of 13 for Lanark Eastland, 46%. 1 of 3 and 1 of 1.
So it's not like the Cougars are shooting the lights out of the building here. As a pass comes underneath the Dolman, shot no good. Rebound down to Kohlmeyer. He'll work at a Krogman. Krogman attacks off the dribble. Had the ball bounced away, stolen away by Allensworth. He'll get the takeaway.
Third turnover.
To Togarepi. Back out Allensworth. Quick launch 3. Nowhere close. And the rebound pulled down here by Stoner. Into the front court, Anderson. Off the Kime. Raiders still very aggressive on the defensive side. And Eastland's, for the most part, valued the basketball fairly well here in this first quarter and some change.
This Eastland squad will play West Hancock tomorrow morning.
10 o'clock. As now Krogman on the pull-up. Shot up no good. Foul on the play by Reed.
Reed's first, team first to the quarter. Krogmeyer to the free throw line, I believe. Krogman, this second quarter just underway. He's got 5 points and 3 boards. First one up is no good.
How much of an advantage is it when you have as many guys? And they lost some good players from the team to finish second, but so many guys who tasted that bit of success of the state tournament a year ago and how hungry they are to try to make another one of those runs.
Well, they've been good for a while. I mean, that's the thing. They expect to be good. Second one, no good either.
Rebound down to F-Tink for the Raiders. He's picked up the dribble, goes to Dolman. Backs his way underneath. Shot blocked on the play by Stoner. And the rebound to Krogman.
One shot, one shot, one shot.
Eminem had a line about that at one time. Better not miss.
Plain or peanut?
Not the same. Here's a turnover now as F-Tink steps into the passing lane. Turnover number 4 by the Cougars. Reed with the basketball on the dribble. Has it into the corner. Right side, a 3 on the way up and good by Dolman. And then a foul called against one of the Raiders. They will count the basket. Foul called on Allensworth. His first, team second of the period, as Haberland is back into the game for Eastland. The three-pointer made it a 14-7 score.
And made basket, full court pressure now.
Krogman into a double team. He works out of it. Quickly into the front court. Haberland. Quick stop to the basket, but swatted out of there by Gavin Dolman, who came out of nowhere to knock that one away.
His first block. Robbie Reed's got one too.
Watch this on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay. Dolman showing the springs. On the left-hand side, Krogman. And try to back down the smaller man in Togarepi. Double team comes his way. Good ball movement. Haberland on the baseline. Shot up is good. Got the shooter's bounce.
Kids made 3 short jumpers. They've all looked good.
Togarepi has a way out front for the Raiders. They've not been down like this many times this season. 16-0 for Quincy Notre Dame. On the right side, here's Reed for a 3, no good. That's not been a friend of Quincy Notre Dame. Haberland at the rebound. His pass, let's say, was not tipped, just out of bounds as he was falling from his feet. And they'll be ball out of bounds to QND following the turnover.
5 turnovers on Lanark, 4 on Notre Dame.
And we'll see Victor Hasel into the game for Quincy Notre Dame, the 6'4" junior. Looks like Reed going to take a bit of a breather. Togarepi with the basketball, works it out top to Eftink. He'll try the pass underneath, stolen away by Stoner. Pushes it ahead to Haverland. He lets the defender fly by, his shot too hard. Eftink has the defensive board.
3 boards for him.
Works it to Togarepi. Good defense here by Eastland in the man-to-man. Not allowing too many fast break opportunities. Now Krogman nearly able to corral that one, but they say ran out of real estate on the sideline, so no turnover there, as he never legally possessed the ball.
Togarepi will sit down in favor of Sully Walker.
You won't get much of a break, though. That's a kid that doesn't sit very much for Greg Altmix's team. Makes a lot of things happen. Eftink with the basketball. Looks for the back door. There's Allensworth. Shot no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. That was Walker excused on the missed shot, and they'll say this will be Eastland basketball. Length of the court to go. 5:10 to play in the third.
First.
Yeah. Second. Third. You get it. It's the first half. Here's a steal on the inbounds play by Walker. That is what we do know. And that cuts it a little closer. Haverland, though, on the opening court. Puts it up and in for 2, and the answer right back for the Cougars.
He's got 8.
Eftink wants to push the pace. Gets it to Dolman. Dolman loses his footing. Keeps it alive to Allensworth. Has his pocket pick. Carroll on the run out. Doesn't have numbers. Drives in. Shot up no good. Eftink another board. He'll bring it across amidst some traffic and have it stolen away by Krogman. Krogman with the larceny and the clutch. Peyton Krogman with the one-hand slam.
7 for him.
11-point Cougar lead.
That's the biggest.
On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Hasel underneath, blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders on the baseline with 22 on the shot clock, as Togarepi will come back in along with Reed and also Stegeman back into the game.
Haverland's really making his presence known. He's going to take a chair for a little bit.
And Eastland gets much smaller when he's not out there. Togarepi to inbound. To Allensworth. Ooh, good find down low to Stegeman, who puts it up with the left hand and in for 2. So Stegeman with the bucket. And cuts the Eastland lead down to 9. As we're almost halfway through quarter number 2. Anderson on the drive. Pass underneath. Knocked away. Stoner able to run it down. Tough back door pass to Krogman. He'll gather. Rise, shoot, missed it. Rebound tapped out. And press 35 again here. Top of the key 3. Anderson no good. And the rebound down to Quincy Notre Dame's Allensworth. Into the front court. Robbie Reed takes off on this one. Goes up and comes down hard. He's in some pain. And they'll have to take a look at Robbie Reed as he's fouled on this shot by Anderson.
Time's going to pick up the foul, right?
Anderson. 22. That's what they called it on.
Okay. His second.
Reed is to his feet. He definitely is in some discomfort.
3:36 left in half, 20-11 on the Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard. Pretty good crowd on hand tonight. 3:36 left in the first half. Reed looking for his first points. He's got a block and a couple of rebounds, and he rolls one in from the free throw line. Makes it a 20-12 ball game.
See Marth into the game as Allensworth will take a chair for the Raiders.
Second one by Robbie Reed is also good.
7-point contest. Krogman in the backcourt. Into a double team. Throws out of it. It's a Stoner. Excuse me, that's Kine. Haverland with it underneath. Works on the left side, Carroll. Raiders right up in your face on the defensive side. Some strong guards for this Eastland squad, though. Time on the drive underneath, and they'll say he stepped out of bounds. Turnover on Eastland.
7th turnover. The big tight end back into the game in Haverland.
Raiders trying to make a little move here with 3:10 to play in this second quarter. Togarepi. Walker on the left side. Togarepi gets it back. Wants to use the screen from Stegman. Looks for him on a little slip action. Shot up no good, but they'll say he's fouled on the shot. And he'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Stoner's going to pick up the foul. His first, team second, I believe. Free throws to be shot the other way. That's Stegman, correct? First one is no good.
And it is.
Just trying to get them all on the sheet since they have 3 people I did not know about before we got here. He's a broad-shouldered young man. Second one by Stegman is good.
Now with 6-point game. Just keep chipping away here for QND. That won't help though. Oh no, maybe it will as Haverland misses the open shot. Dolman with the rebound. Quick to Togarepi the other way up, no good. Rebound fought for. Pulled in by Stegman. A chance for the Raiders to have a second chance opportunity. Reed, little shoulder dip shot, no good. Haverland at the rebound. Togarepi tried to steal it away, but ran out of room along the baseline. It'll be Eastland basketball, length of the court to go, with 2:29 to play in the second period.
Press is causing Lanark some problems.
Close to 5 and close enough that Coach Zundel wants a timeout. We'll pause as well on this Adams Fiber timeout. 2:29 to play in the half. Lanark Eastland leads Quincy Notre Dame 20-14.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Timeout on the Adams Fiber timeout taken by Lanark Eastland. As the Cougars will have the basketball, length of the court to go. They lead by 6, but only by 6. As it's been a double-digit lead at times earlier in the night. Krogman brings it quickly into the front court. He'll drive in, kick it out to Carroll. Free throw line, Haverland. Pull-up jump shot. Right on that mark again.
He's money from there, got 10.
And not afraid to shoot that mid-range game. It's kind of a lost art in today's game. Here's Robbie Reed on a pull-up jumper, no good. Krogman comes in to secure the rebound.
4th board of the night for him.
2 minutes to play in the half. 22-14 the lead for Eastland.
Raiders just 5 of 26 from the field.
Krogman now has the ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Cougars. Right in front of the QND students section. Raiders will bring Eftink and Allensworth back into the game. They'll sit down Walker and also sitting down Stegman. Eastland needs somebody to throw the ball in bounds. That somebody will be Harper Kine. Tough spot from the corner, lobs it into Haverland. Strong catch of it. Kicks it out to Carroll. Took his eye over for a moment, able to corral now. Still 15 seconds on the shot clock. Krogman leaves it off to Kine. To Carroll in the corner with 7 to shoot. Spin move underneath, shot blocked, and the rebound for Allensworth. Allensworth on the dribble drive into the front court, out to Togarepi. He'll set up the offense for Greg Altmix's squad. Togarepi on the drive in, up and missed the runner. Krogman has another board for Eastland. And then he and Togarepi clashed at center court.
Togarepi picked up the foul, his first team third. You can tell he's a little frustrated. When he's driving to the basket, they're bouncing him around a little bit.
They're letting them play pretty physically on both ends, and coaches won't mind that as long as it's even on both ends. Kohlmeyer checked back into the game for Eastland, the 6'4" junior, Isaac Kohlmeyer. White Carroll is playing the point at the moment. Anderson's on the bench with a couple of fouls. Krogman gave it off on the right side to Carroll. Out top, Haverland. Kick to the wing, three-point shot. Kime rims it out, no good. Reed with a rebound for Notre Dame. His pass nearly stolen away by Krogman at near court, but it will be Raider basketball with 42.3 seconds to play in the period. Walker back into the game. Reed will sit down for the Raiders.
42.3 left on the clock, 32 on the shot clock, and that's why resetting to 35 instead of 20 like you're supposed to could make a difference in this type of a situation.
Yep. Togarepi on the right side to Eftink. He's been quiet tonight. Trying to get some movement offensively in the corner to Dolman. Back to Eftink now. He's got it with 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. 20 on the game clock in this first half. Eftink hands it off to Walker. Back to Eftink. He'll kick it over to Dolman. Dolman from the elbow. No good. Rebound loose and run down by Allensworth. His putback no good. He got hit in the eye. No call. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders with 2 seconds to play in the half. Allensworth said, I believe someone made contact here. So he's wiping a little tear out of the corner of his eye. Togarepi to inbound with 2 seconds. Inbounds comes into Allensworth. Floater up, no good at the buzzer. And we head to halftime and the Little Jets Motors halftime show where the Lanark Eastland Cougars have the lead over the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders, 22-14 at the half.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Case IH has been an innovator for over 30 years.
Case IH has, a great brand of equipment, various product lines from little tractors to big farm equipment.
Case IH is the only one that we've ever had, and it's definitely the customer service that we get from Case.
They're probably one of the top brands as far as it goes with innovation. Keeps growing our business as well, and we have great products and people behind it.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
When the weather outside is frightful, fast and reliable internet is so delightful. And since you have so many devices to power, you gotta call, gotta click, gotta stop in to Cascom. Our whole home Wi-Fi will keep you warm and cozy. That means game nights, movie marathons, and video chats with family can all happen at once with zero issues. This winter, don't let slow internet give you the blues. Call or click Cascom.com today.
Back in the little Jess Motors halftime show. Well, it hasn't been a high-scoring first half of play. Neither team shooting the ball real hot from the floor, but it has been physical. And Eastland has the 22-14 lead here at the halftime break.
Yeah, if you're Q&D, you got to be happy to be in this situation. They were down 14-4 after one quarter. They won the second quarter 10-8. Turnovers in the game, Notre Dame turned it over 7 times for Lanark. 4 guys with single fouls apiece for Quincy Notre Dame, and Tagorupe, Allensworth, also Reed, and the final man is Hazel, who came into the game. On the other side, Lanark's got 2 fouls on Kime, 2 fouls on Anderson, and a couple of guys, or 3 guys with single fouls apiece in Stoner, Kohlmeyer, and also Carroll. But Lanark leads at 22-14 at halftime. We'll tell you about shooting percentages, individual scoring, and more on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more.
Case IH has been in innovators for over 30 years.
Case IH has, a great brand of equipment, various product lines from little tractors to big farm equipment.
Case IH is the only one that we've ever had, and it's definitely the customer service that we get from Case.
They're probably one of the top brands as far as it goes with innovation. Keeps growing our business as well, and we have great products and people behind it.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Windows and entryways are one of the most accessible ways to enhance the security and visual appeal of your home or business. Pike County Glass takes immense pride in our role of making our community a beautiful place to live. We make sure to design and install with your needs at the forefront of our mind. After all, no great service is worth doing if your customers aren't satisfied. Pike County Glass promises to create the products that you've always wanted to have for your property. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275, or visit PikeCountyGlass.com.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard, 22-14, Lanark Eastland's Cougars over the Q&D Raiders here at the pit. Notre Dame 5 of 30, 16.7%, 1 of 8 from the arc, 12.4%, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 2 points for Bo Eftink, 4 for Sully Walker, 2 points for Robbie Reed, 3 from Gavin Dolman, 3 points from Stegeman, and that's their total in the first half. For the Cougars, they're 10 of 26, 38.4%, 1 of 4 from the arc, 25%, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Each team has 17 rebounds in the first half, 7 for Parker Krugman, also 2 points for Perry Stoner, 3 from Braden Anderson on a 3, and 10 big points from Zach Haverland. He also has 4 rebounds in the first half for the Cougars. They lead it 22-14 here at halftime from the pit on Central Illinois Sports in the Quincy Shootout. We'll take a break. Second half play-by-play comes your way after these.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for Judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
Would you like to see a magic trick? With our upcoming winter sale at your local farm home supply, I found kind of Merlin's magic wand. As long as I say the magic word, it'll magically transform the price. Okay, let's try it. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, take 40% off all winter accessories, including hats, gloves, and scarves. All right, as you can tell, there's nothing up my sleeves. Here we go. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. Take 30% off all pet beds. Watch this. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, under $10, sunflower seed, a 20-pound bag. How about something new? We got Poppy 4-packs. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, only $6.99. Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
Just about ready for third quarter action. Eastland jumped out to the early lead. They've maintained at least a 6-point advantage since that time. It's not maybe the prettiest form of basketball, Jack, but if you're Eastland, you don't mind the physicality, and that's a good test for them here at the pit.
They don't give up any free baskets or freebie baskets. You got to earn them. And Quincy Notre Dame did find a couple openings there in the second quarter. Got a 10-8 second quarter victory, but they trailed by 8, and it's Eastland basketball.
Cougars will have it. Anderson out there along with Kime, Stoner, Krogman, and Haverland, who they'll directly inbound the ball to in the front court. He'll try to spin around, move, and get it to go. He's having a big day. Dozen points.
That's from the locker room right there, buddy.
Well-designed execution by the Cougars. Allensworth with it on the right side, and, well, he lost the ball out of bounds or got it knocked out of bounds or knocked the man out of bounds, and either way, it'll stay with the Raiders on the sideline here. A lot of contact, maybe a chance for a foul call there, but Travis Guest says, let's play on. Allensworth with it out front. Maybe could have been a flop, too. Here's Allensworth on a drive, little scoop shot, can't get it to fall. And the rebound here pulled down by Stoner. Into the front court, Krogman on the dribble. Haverland going to work. Man takes a flop. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Togarepi. Long pass into the front court. Allensworth shot up. They slapped the backboard. Could have been basket interference. Into the front court. The ball knocked away. It'll stay with the Cougars here. Greg Altmakes wants to know, why is that not basket interference when the man slapped the backboard with the ball on the cylinder?
How could you disagree with it?
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't. I think that definitely affected whether or not that ball could have fallen in the basket. And they're just going to play on here. As the inbounds pass, Krogman, his pass stolen away by Togarepi.
8th turnover, first of the second half.
Togarepi on the drive inside. A little take to the hoop for another 2. for the Raiders, and for Togarepi, his first 2 of the ball game. Inbounds played deep in the backcourt. Anderson needs a timeout. He'll call it here for the Cougars. 6:52 to play in the third. 24-16 is the Lanark Eastland lead on this Adams Fiber timeout.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
6:52 to play in the third. Length of the court to go here for Eastland after the timeout, as Anderson was on a bad spot in the backcourt.
They better figure something out on this press. They've struggled getting the ball in bounds.
Kime to throw it in. Gets it to Anderson right along the sideline. Out of it to Kime. Double team comes his way. He'll take the dribble up the sideline now and get it into the front court. To Krogman. Stops and fires in the lane and for another 2.
9 for him.
You just can't let Krogman get that deep in the paint if you're the Raiders.
They were worried about the pass, I think, instead.
Eftink. Out top the Reed.
Eftink's been quiet, and he can light it up.
Here's a pull-up shot now. Allensworth for 3. It's good.
His first 3 of the game.
Much needed long ball. Here's a long pass into the front court. Haberlin lets the defender go by and puts it up and in for 2.
14 for him, and that was too easy.
A little bit of a Hail Mary, if you may.
Told you he's a tight end.
6 minutes to play in the third. A 9-point Cougar lead once again. Togarepi on the wing. Works it on the right side, Reed. They're kind of daring him to shoot it. Back out front, TJ Togarepi.
I bet Haverland caught some touchdown passes. You want to bet?
Pretty athletic looking young man, isn't he? Here's a drive in Togarepi. He'll put it up and in for 2 on the run.
Showing his
Togarepi with
quickness.
the second basket of this third quarter. Inbounds pass and another Eastland timeout. Just trying to get the ball in bounds. They'll be down to 2 timeouts remaining for the game with this 7-point lead. 5:29 to play in the third. We're back following this timeout.
Exmark mowers are at B&B Livestock Supply and Trailers. American-made precision and power. Backed by B&B's unmatched service. B&B Livestock Supply and Trailers in Camp Point, Illinois. Call, click, or stop by.
Would you like to see a magic trick? With our upcoming winter sale at your local farm home supply, I found kind of Merlin's magic wand. As long as I say the magic word, it'll magically transform the price. Okay, let's try it. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, take 40% off all winter accessories, including hats, gloves, and scarves. All right, as you can tell, there's nothing up my sleeves. Here we go. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. Take 30% off all pet beds. Watch this. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, under $10, sunflower seed, a 20-pound bag. How about something new? We got Poppy 4-packs. Bibbidi bobbidi bargain. That's right, only $6.99. Find all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for Judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
Eastland took the timeout. 5:29 to play in the third. A lot of trouble getting the ball inbounded with this full court pressure of Quincy Notre Dame. Called 2 timeouts here in the last minute of game time.
Why don't they run the baseline?
Inbounds pass will come to Krogman, who behind the back with it into a double team and loses the ball. Togarepi with the steal to Eftink. Eftink drives in and it'll be fouled, they say, by Krogman. And we'll see Eftink to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Krogman's first foul. Team first to the quarter. Turnover, the 9th, second in the second half. First one is up and good. Eftink with 3.
As we'll see back into the game, Wyatt Carroll sitting down Stoner for Lanark Eastland.
Second one, Eftink, no good.
And the rebound down to Krogman. He'll bring it up against Togarepi. Now has picked it up in the backcourt. Needs some help. Got to get it across. Stolen away by Dolman. Dolman with the steal. Blocked out of there by Krogman on a big swat. So after the turnover, he does his best to get back and recover on the defensive side. But it's Raider basketball here. Pass underneath. Reed throws it back out on the wing. That's to Efting. Pass on the left-hand side. Allensworth, who's been quiet with just 3 points. He'll try to assert himself a bit more. On the drive, shot no good. Rebound to Krogman, has it stripped by Reed. Loose ball to be Raider basketball. Krogman a little nonchalant with it after the rebound, and now he's on the floor and gets it right back for his squad. On the run out into the front court, Haverland. Out top, Krogman in transition. He might have traveled, no call. Runner up on the left hand, no good. Rebound down to Allensworth. Here come the Raiders to Efting. He'll put up a runner, no good. And on the rebound, Dolman will be called over the back, and then he and Travis Guess have a little conversation, as does Greg Altmix and the official.
Dolman picks up the foul, his first, team first. And right off the bat, Dolman probably came close to getting a technical. Now he's limping and going to have to come out of the game. The referee and Greg Altmix kind of had a little mix there.
28-22 advantage for Lanark Eastland on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Krogman in the backcourt, dribbles away from the double team. Still on the bounce, spin move underneath with the left hand. Shot no good, but fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
They let him get away when they had him pinned. Is that Reed to pick it up?
Let's see, Jack. They only have Reed on the board for 1, now 2. Yes, that is Robbie Reed.
His second. Krogman to the free throw line. 1 for 2 from there. Has 9 points. First one no good.
Allensworth kind of trying to loosen up something at half court, and he's looking to the bench. Like he might need to come out.
They're going to have to get a new guy in, and that will be Craig.
Allensworth going to the bench, and he's in some pain.
Got 2 guys having trouble.
That is not good news for the Raiders, for sure. It is a loud gym in here, though, right now.
28-22, we're at the top of it where it gets louder. Krogman makes the second. He's in double figures with 10.
I thought they always said it was lonely at the top. It's just loud at the top. Kuhlmeyer back into the game. He'll sit down Krogman.
29-22, 4:11 left third quarter. A lot of quarter left. Notre Dame kind of evening things out here in the physicality right now.
But battling through some injuries. Reed out top to Efting. Little flex cut offense for the Raiders here. Walker with it on the right side. Looked underneath. Now to Togarepi. Fakes, picks it up top to Walker. 11 on the shot clock. Back to Togarepi. He'll back it out near the logo. Gonna go to work. Lost the handle a bit. Left side 3 ball on the way up and good by Craig. Craig with a big time shot for the Raiders. And they're within 4, as close as they've been in a while. And to the front court on the bounce for Time now and the Cougars.
Like that freshman from Staunton that came in and stuck 3 in the Winchester tournament.
Now to Haverland off the window too hard. Rebound pulled in by Efting. Pass into the front court. Anderson knocks it out of bounds, and it will be
Raider basketball. Efting's got 5 boards.
Q&D ball. Here's Allensworth back into the game. As he got worked out whatever was impeding him a bit here.
Haven't seen Dolman since.
Also the other way, Krogman comes back into the game, and Stoner. Haverland will take a chair, and Carroll will sit down.
Once again, when Haverland's out of there, Notre Dame has got more of an advantage under the basket.
3:07 to play in the third. Raiders down by 4. Allensworth, baseline, rises, shoots, missed it. Got it back, put it up and in. 2-point game.
5 for him.
Carroll to throw it in. Close to 5. Gets it into Krogman in the backcourt. Into a tough double team. He'll take a dribble to get away from the defender. Into the front court, Anderson gets it to Kuhlmeyer. He'll lose it, but it's right into the hands of his teammate, Stoner. On the right side, Carroll on an ice take to the rim and in for two.
Quick getting rid of the basketball that time.
Efting quick with it into the front court.
I mean, quick to the other end.
Works it out top to Togarepi. Walker, left side three, yes, Sully Walker. And it's a 1-point deficit for the Raiders. 2:15 to play in the third, and Q&D starting to roar to life a bit here. Carroll on the breakaway into the front court, collides with the man, no call, and a rebound down on the play. Pulled in here by Craig, and he'll travel.
Yeah, he took an extra step.
So gets called for the travel. Dolman back into the game. Also Reed returns. They'll sit down Craig and Efting for Notre Dame.
16-9 quarter.
In the Raiders' favor. But they still trail by one with 2:04 to play in this third. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. There's Krogman with it. And against Reed. Leans up, can't get it to go. Good defense, Robbie Reed. He's got a board, and the Raiders have a chance to take their first lead. Allensworth on the drive. He and Haverland collide on the floor. Foul call.
Haverland's first, team second.
Out of bounds for the Raiders on the baseline. It's Greg Altmix tells TJ Togarepi he wants him to take the ball out of bounds.
Greg Altmix is good at this out of bounds play.
Inbounds pass to Allensworth. Missed the shot with some contact. And the rebound pulled in by Anderson. He'll take it into the front court. He works his way through some toughness there. Down low to Krogman. Caught on the baseline. Dishes to the corner, and Carroll leaves it off of the left side. Stoner, who had it knocked out of bounds by Reed. It'll stay with the Cougars. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 1:32 to play in this third quarter. As we'll see Stegeman check back into the game for Quincy Notre Dame. Allensworth will get a break.
Haverland got right back in the game, and they got Stegeman to try to big body him.
Lob into Haverland. Stegeman will run right through him here, and they'll say he touched the ball. So it'll be ball out of bounds to the Cougars.
Might have looked like a foul.
Ball out of bounds to Eastland. Some of the fans said, oh gosh, golly gee, Mr. Official, did you see that, sir?
Said we saw it all the way.
That was questionable. We saw it from 142 feet away. You missed it from 2 feet away. Amazing eyesight. 1:29 to play in the third as they wipe a little perspiration off the floor. Out on the sideline here for Lanark Eastland's Cougars. Inside, Krogman gathers, reverse layup off the window, no good. Rebound, Stoner had it stripped, and it'll stay on this end. And some people are just losing their minds.
Oh my goodness.
Could have been a guess. And it was. Travis Guess, the official. 1:22 to play in the third. That's his name. What a great name for an official, by the way. Here's a three on the way. Krogman no good. Haverland with the offensive board. He'll try a little up and under and gets it to go.
Shot that like a rocket. He's got 16.
It was a soft rocket, though. One of those cruise missiles or something. 1:06 to play in the third. Here's Dolman on the drive. Has picked up the bounce out top to Togarepi. A minute to play in this third. Togarepi step back three, no good. Krogman has the board for Lanark Eastland. Quickly into the front court, ball knocked away, and it will be still loose. Togarepi runs it down. He's on the drive into the front court. Stegeman out top, open three. Sully Walker for the tie, can't connect. Stegeman gets the offensive board, and we'll get a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for Quincy Notre Dame. 36 seconds to play in the third. Eastland 33, Raiders 30 on this Adams Fiber timeout.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Kepi. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. They're the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Visit adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join the winning team. Raider ball underneath their own bucket. The old shot clock reset on the inbounds. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound down to Togarepi. Togarepi rebound, missed it, gets it back, puts it up and in. TJ Togarepi with a good stick-to-itiveness that time. And with 20 seconds to play in the third, it's a one-point game. Into the front court, a foul. Dolman will be whistled for this one. Dolman's second, third of the period. Into the contest, Sully Walker will return. They'll sit down Allensworth on the defensive side. 12.6 seconds to play in the third. Eastland clinging to a one-point advantage. Anderson with it on the right side. Notre Dame will get the ball to start the fourth quarter, barring a tie for the next 4 seconds. Here's a pass on the right side. Anderson down to Haberland. He'll put it up and in to beat the buzzer. And well-executed play by the Eastland Cougars. They'll take the three-point lead into the final quarter of play as they lead Quincy Notre Dame 35-32 after 3 at the pit.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
Ready to start the fourth. Eastland 35, QND 32. Raiders have the basketball to start the fourth.
Raiders 12 of 48, 25%, 4-13, 30.7%. Eastland 16 of 39, 41%, 1 of 5 New York, but just 2 of 7 from the free throw line.
Half-Tank with the basketball for the Raiders out top. He, Dolman, Reed, Togarepi, and Allensworth as Dolman drives in. Shot up no good. And a foul called on the play by the official on Krogman.
That'll be his second, team second. Free throws for Notre Dame.
First team foul, of course, of the fourth.
Yeah, sorry. Dolman makes the first. He's got 4.
If you're just joining us, Eastland had a double-digit lead early in this contest. They were pretty comfortable at 6, and then the Raiders have been able to trim it as close as 1, but have never taken the lead.
Dolman makes them both. Big free throws.
Down to a one-point game again. 7:45 to play in this one. Carroll with the basketball into the front court for Lanark Eastland. To Anderson, he, Haberland, Krogman, and the fifth man, Kime, make up the 5 for the Cougars. Haberland out front, gets it over to Carroll on the wing left side against Togarepi, and a foul going to be called away from the ball. So say that Reed didn't let the man move freely.
His third, team first.
It's called for the foul. Ball out of bounds on the baseline here for Eastland. With the new 35.
Crazy.
So, we'll buy the rule book before next year. Here's a pass underneath the Krogman. He'll work around the man. High glass, no good. Rebound down to the Raiders. Dolman. And again, QD can take their first lead of the contest. Togarepi. Little hesitation. Drives in. Kicks to the wing. Looking for Eftink. Threw it away. Turnover on QD.
10th turnover.
They just weren't on the same page that time. I think Eftink was saying, hey, he's going to shoot it. I'm going to go ahead and try to get a rebound.
They've had enough trouble taking the ball out here without ever being able to move.
Inbounds pass to Haberland in the backcourt. He says, I'll show off some dribbling skills, but not too many. Into the front court, Krogman on the pass.
Had a little trouble with that one.
He gets a little hug from Togarepi as he goes by. Out top with it. Kime to Anderson. 12 on the shot clock. Haberland back to Kime. Now Anderson, excuse me. With 5. To Kime with 3. Drives in, gotta go. Right side Carroll, 3 good if it goes. It does not. Rebound out of bounds, last touch by the Raiders. And it'll be a new shot clock for Eastland.
I have no idea what the rules are. It's supposed to go to 20 and it's at 35.
It does make possessions a little more interesting.
Yeah, it gets you the ball a lot longer.
Inbounds out front will come to Carroll. Carroll on a drive in, shot up no good. Rebound, Haberland can't get it to go. Allensworth has the rebound for QD. He'll bring it into the front court. Again, Raiders trying to take their first lead of the contest.
Greg Altmix is almost having to tell each pass that they're making right now.
It's been a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, it's been like a chess game for him, and he needs a video controller, I think.
Eftink with it, hands it off to Allensworth. He'll look to get downhill, works through the defender, shot no good. Rebound on the play, down to the Cougars, Anderson. Into the front court, Krogman travels.
13 turnovers, 6 of the second half on Lanark.
Stoner back into the contest as who's sitting down? It's going to be Carroll. And again, a chance for the Raiders to take the advantage.
The wheels haven't fallen off for Lanark, but the bolts are loose.
It's getting a little shakier.
Yeah.
Eftink holds it on the wing as he's picked up the dribble.
Oh, the man went out of bounds and came back in.
Looks for Reed now, backs his way in. Turnaround shot, no good. Allensworth tied up on the rebound and just stripped and stolen away on a steal. As we'll say, Kime just took it out of his hands. Krogman into the front court. He'll drive in and a blocking foul call on Allensworth, and Krogman will go to the free throw line, shooting 2.
Allensworth said, who, me? And they went, yeah, you. 2 free throws for this squad. They're 2 of 7, as we told you. Who we got at the free throw line?
Krogman.
Krogman's just 2 of 4 from there. First one up is good. He's got 11.
The all-time leading scorer at Lanark Eastland.
So who else would you rather have there? Sitting down for Notre Dame is Craig. He was limping a little bit when he came off the floor. 5:10 left, 2-point game. Krogman second, no good. Rebound comes off the other way.
Remains a 2-point game. Eftink into the front court for the Raiders. To Togarepi, took his eye off of it, but able to run it down and get things set up, but not before Greg Altmix calls the timeout. 4:58 to play. It's Eastland 36, QD 34. Back following this Adams Fiber timeout.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
The Raiders call the Adams Fiber timeout. Adams.net or 217-214-3423 to learn more about all the great offerings from our friends at Adams Fiber, their local resource for blazing fast internet. It'll be ball out of bounds on the sideline right next to the Raider bench. And they'll throw it into the backcourt to Togarepi. We've never been tied in this game either.
Nope. No lead changes.
Dolman's pass batted right back into his hands. Put up a shot, block. Rebound of the play down to Anderson and the Cougars to Krogman into the front court. Gets by, shot up no good. Foul called here. And 2 shots at the free throw line again for Parker Krogman.
Is it F-Tink maybe?
It was F-Tink.
His first, team third. Krogman back to the free throw line. Made 3, missed 3. 36-34. First one up is good. Give him 12. Makes it a 3-point ball game. You can make it a 2-possession game. We still got 4:43 left.
A lot of time left in this one.
I'm going to tell the little boys to turn the light off on your phone, sweetheart.
Hey, you can't blind the shooter. That's
future
against the rule.
Little Raiders.
I like the creativity, though.
Yeah. Second one also good. 13 for Kirkman then.
Blasts his little eyes out. 4:40 to play.
Use the laser.
It's not a laser, it's a little light bulb that blinks. Here's F-Tink on the dribble drive. Gets to the paint. Banged around a bit. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Haberlin. Again, Notre Dame turned away at the door.
7 boards for him to go with 18 points. He's had a good game.
Anderson with it on the bounce. He'll pick it up. Looks for a cutter. Finds Krogman. Somehow his foot just figures out a way to stay stuck to the hardwood. He drives in. Passes back out. Haberlin with 10 on the shot clock. Kime to Anderson, lets it launch from 3, no good. Rebound underneath Krogman, though. He'll put it back up and missed it. Got it again, now it's knocked loose, and Allensworth has the loose ball for Notre Dame. Into the front court, F-Tink, right side 3, yes, Bo F-Tink with the triple. Down to a 1-point game again. F-Tink's first 3 of the game. Here's a 3 left alone, up and no good from Stoner. Raiders have the rebound and a chance to take the advantage. Togarepi with it, 3:24 to play.
They've been in this position about 5 times, and will this be the time they take the lead?
Togarepi on the dribble, hands it off to Allensworth. Now to F-Tink. Little 3-guard weave out front, now with just 10 on the shot clock. Togarepi still with it. To Dolman, he'll break free, wide open underneath, puts it up and in for 2. And Quincy Notre Dame has their first lead, 39-38 the advantage on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. And we get a whistle, and Lanark Eastland wants a timeout. 2:53 left. Raiders have taken the advantage, 39-38. Back following this Adams Fiber timeout.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Timeout taken by Lanark Eastland. They find themselves trailing for the first time. And they took the timeout. They're down to one timeout left for the game with 2:53 to play.
Raiders trailed at Quincy Notre or at Jacksonville Route most of the game and came back and won.
They are 16-0 on the season. Inbounds pass stolen away by Dolman.
14 turnovers, 7 in each half.
Gets it to Togarepi. Togarepi on the drive, up and missed it. Haverland has the rebound for Eastland. Outlet pass to Carroll. He'll bring it on the dribble into the front court. Leave it to Krogman on the right side. Back to Carroll. Carroll with a little shimmy shake drive in. Off to Haverland. Ball stolen away now by Reed. Reed with a takeaway. He doesn't have numbers, so slows it down. To Togarepi. Had an open look, instead gives it up to Efting. 2:20 to play. The shot clock did not reset correctly, as there's 8 seconds on the shot clock. It did not reset. Togarepi's pass is knocked away, and it'll stay on this end with 3 seconds on the shot clock. 2:13 on the game clock. Short shot clock here with 3 seconds. It never reset when it went to this end.
Well, they've had their problems with that. This time it's going to hurt Notre Dame.
And QND's bench says reset the shot clock, and the referee says you can't tell them to reset the shot clock. And they want a timeout?
Yep,
or
Greg,
do they not want a timeout?
No, Greg called a timeout.
With 2:13 to play, and what do we got going on here? Is it a timeout or is it not a timeout?
They didn't reset the clock.
No, it never reset when it came in. QND does want to call the 32nd Adams Fiber timeout. They'll have the ball out of bounds with 2:13 to play in the contest, leading 39-38. Our friends at Adams Fiber bringing this official timeout. They're the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Visit adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join the winning team.
Nothing better than to be at home and not get a shot clock reset for your own team.
Well, it's not yet a rule in the land of Lincoln, but it will be a year from now, so folks might want to brush up on the rules.
Yeah, don't let a little thing like the rules get in your way.
And it'll be Raider ball out of bounds. What does Greg Altmix draw up here to try to get something toward the rim? His team leading by 1 with 2:13 left.
He's good at it.
Togarepi to inbound. Looking for Dolman. Ball knocked loose. Dolman saves it in right in the hands of Reed, who puts it up. They'll say it beat the shot clock. Put it up and in, and it's a 3-point Raider lead.
Clock never went on.
2 minutes left. Well, I think it went on. It was right to the end. The light lit up. Here's Haverland on a pull-up shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dolman. 1:49 left. Eastland only with 1 team foul in the period, so they could afford to be pretty physical here. Here's Allensworth with it on the dribble. He'll leave it out front. That's to Togarepi. Togarepi on the little hezzy move. Kicks to the right side. Dolman for a 3. Dagger. The dagger by Dolman. 44-38. Raiders on top. 1:20 left. Carroll with it into the front court for the Cougars. He'll drive. Kick it out on the wing. Kine gets it to Haverland. He'll put his head down, try and drive. And it's stolen away by Dolman. Dolman with a takeaway on the run out the other way. Up and in for 2. Dolman having a big run here. We get a steal now by Togarepi. His bounce pass down to Dolman. Back to Togarepi. And a blocking foul called first. 57.7 seconds left. And the Raiders with a huge swing of momentum in the last 45 seconds on the game clock.
11 turnovers in the second half. 18 in the ball game for Lanark Eastland. Between that and Dolman's play, that's the difference in this ball game. And Togarepi.
Stoner back into the game for Carroll and the Lanark Eastland Cougars. Ball to bounds on the baseline. Togarepi to inbound. And somehow again a fresh 35.
Yeah, a fresh 35. Makes no sense.
Dolman with it out front. He's been the man of the hour here for the Raiders, hasn't he?
He has.
Here's Allensworth. The Dolman right side three. No good this time. Gets his own rebound, though. Puts it back up and in for two. And he's fouled. Hell of a night. Gavin Dolman.
14-11 in the second half. 10-point Raider lead.
Wow, what has this thing turned on a dime?
Lanark's going to turn around and play West Hancock like at 9 in the morning, too.
10 o'clock.
Dolman, 11 in the second half, 14 in the game, make it 15.
Into the contest. Walker returns. Allensworth sits down. 44.4 seconds remaining.
Dolman just took the game away.
Eastland led in this contest 38-37. They've been outscored 12-0 since that point. Here's Krogman on a pull-up three. It's an air ball. Rebound down to Togarepi. He will be fouled by Krogman in the backcourt. That'll be just the fourth team foul, though.
Ball out of bounds, 33.2 left. The Raiders have locked up their 17th win. All on a comeback. They've led one time in the game, and that was halfway through this quarter, and they have not given it up since.
It was 35-32 Eastland after three. So 17-3 quarter right now for Quincy Notre Dame. And they've got the basketball. F-Tink with the ball on the bounce. 25 seconds left. Togarepi leaves it off on the wing. That's to F-Tink. Now between the circles, Allensworth with 15 seconds to play. No reason to foul now if you're Eastland. They'll get it to F-Tink. 10 seconds remaining. QND just going to hold this one out. En route to their 17th victory of the season. The perfect start for the year rolls on for the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders as they come from behind in the fourth quarter to beat Lanark Eastland 49-38. Eastland drops to 18-3 on the year, and we take you to the Logan Ag post-game show where we have final stats and our player of the game next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out our current offerings at our lot or on our Facebook page. Are you looking for something we don't have? Let us know, and we'll try to find it for you. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales, 217-939-7664. Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag post game. Well, it's not about how you start, but how you finish. And the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders with a big finish down the stretch, moving to 17-0 on the season and keeping their unbeaten record alive here with a win over a solid Lanark Eastland squad who falls to 18-3 on the season as part of this 2026 Quincy Shootout. Post-game stats brought to you by Logan Agri Service with locations in Griggsville and Winchester in Illinois, and in Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Call Logan Ag for all of your agricultural needs, 217-833-2375.
14-4 after one quarter. That was Lanark Eastland's lead, 22-14 at half. They would get outscored by a 35-16 count in the second half, 17-3 in the fourth quarter. And the wheels fell off when they turned the ball over 18 times, 11 of those in the second half. 17-48 for Eastland, 35%, 2 of 10 from the arc. 5 of 9 for the night. No, let's see. 5 of 9 for the night from the free throw line. My mistake. 18 for Zach Haverland. He also had 9 rebounds. 13 for Parker Krogman. He added 8 rebounds on the evening. Then the rest of it fell short of that. 2 for Perry Stoner, 3 for Braden Anderson, and 2 for Wyatt Carroll, and that's all the points in the ball game for their squad. Notre Dame's shooting was atrocious early in the game, but it got a little better. 17 of 59, just 28%, 5 of 15 from 3, and they shot 33% there. 7 of 9 from the free throw line. 15 points from Gavin Dolman, and 12 of those came in the second half. He added 5 rebounds. 2 threes for Bo Eftink. Well, let's see. Yeah, 2 and a free throw and then a 3. 6 points for Eftink on the night. 7 for Sully Walker. 6 for Togaripi. Also 3 points from Craig on the night. Robbie Reed added 2 points and 6 boards. And 3 for, who do I have? Stegeman there. But the biggie was Gavin Dolman. He just took control of the game in the fourth quarter, and his squad comes away with another victory, 49-38.
Well, I mean, take a look at this Raiders squad, undefeated, 17-0 on the year. They've been through quite a schedule so far, and still some pretty tough games left on their schedule, but they keep finding a way to get it done at the end of the night, and that's what you're looking for if you're Greg Altmakes. It doesn't matter who does it. It's just that you get the job done.
Folks, let me just say it again. Don't ever question the guy that's sitting on your bench. That guy's as good as anybody. He makes adjustments. He makes things happen. He has out-of-bounds plays. Greg Altmakes is as good as there is in the state of Illinois as a coach, and you're very fortunate to have him.
And this is a good Lanark Eastland squad, 18-3 on the season. They've got to turn around right away, though, and play a good West Hancock squad at their place. And kudos to Eastland for getting out and challenging themselves. They could very easily just stay around home, try to pick up some wins, or maybe not play much this weekend. They're out there looking for opponents to make them better as the postseason nears here in Illinois.
That's how you finish strong at the end, by playing the best during the season.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And down the stretch, it was the Gavin Dolman show on both ends of the court. Baskets, blocks, steals, and rebounds. Dolman doing it all en route to victory for Quincy Notre Dame. That's going to do it from the pit and our coverage from the 2026 Quincy Shootout, the shortened edition that it was. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Stay warm and safe out there. For Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. Thank you for joining us on another Central Illinois Sports presentation.